Hey guys, in the new house, video game collection construction is almost not even anywhere near done. But better news than this. 717 Supply dual giveaway going on right now. This truck, this car, amazing. Plus times 20 entries, $30,000 for both vehicles. I mean, not entering this giveaway would be as dumb as taking a bath with your tires. This is incredible. Enter in the description times 20 entries for both of these beautiful rigs. This Duramax 2500 plus the GT500. Both of these getting you a fat stack of $30,000 in cash. That's $60,000 total. You buy anything on the website, you get times 20 entries, you get automatically entered to win. We'll talk about this a little bit more later in the video, but for now, let's get on with the show. Slightly early morning, boys. It's around 6:30. We got court today. I haven't been to court since I had jury duty, like years ago. And luckily they didn't pick me up because the case, it was insane. I'm going to court today, not as a juror or a defendant, but we are going to take back what is rightfully ours. We filed a pair quip notice. We reserved our court date, and now today is officially the day that we are going to court to get our house back. You can eat some breakfast here, get dressed, and just try and put on a good show because I'm representing myself. I might be going up against like the best attorney in Pennsylvania, so we'll see who they hired or if they're even gonna show up. I don't know though, man. I'm starting to have second thoughts about this. Like, I'm really gonna throw a family out on the street all because they haven't paid rent for the past 5 months? Hey buddy, bank just called for closing the home. It's going on sheriff's sale 2 weeks, all right? Yeah, we're pushing for the death penalty. I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Should I feel bad about the fact that I have to do this? They said they were gonna pay rent. They didn't pay rent. There's serious consequences in my life if the rent doesn't get paid. It's just the way it is. I mean, this is insanity. This is almost as insane as a 30-year-old man going to the park and spending his afternoon there. Where are all the kids? It's time to get serious here. Serious? I meant security. Hey guys, which one of you idiots forgot to tell me about the Basus security camera system that we had out in the garage? You? Oh. Well, we forgot to mention that their cameras are solar powered. Still you. How you gonna wrap this skid up, dumbass? You know it's not bad. Introducing the Basus S1 Pro camera. What's so unique about these camera solar panels is they actually rotate to track the sun. These things are built tough, ready to withstand any weather, any climate. They got a great deal running right now in the description. Their cameras are so easy to install, and best of all, there's no wires, 100% wireless. This entire system only took me like 5 minutes to get the whole thing up and running. Some of the incredible features for the S1 that set it apart from the rest is the full color night vision. The cameras are so crystal clear, you can zoom in on a license plate, someone's face. It has push-to-talk audio and a built-in spotlight. All of this one click away on your smartphone. The home station can fit in the palm of your hand, and it looks nice. I just have it right next to my router here. And this is the best news of all. Once you cover the initial cost, these cameras stand by on guard 24/7 at no extra cost. There's no monthly payments, and they have state-of-the-art privacy protection. Crystal clear 4K quality streaming right to your phone that sends push notifications if anyone walks in its perimeter. These cameras can tell the difference between a human walking up and stealing a package or a leaf that's flying by. And the best part is, once you buy the cameras, these little security guards do their job for free, 24/7, 365. Thank you, Basus, for sponsoring this video, and thank you guys for the support. Yep, looking spiffy here, except for these freaking aviators. These are massive. No. Are these better? A little smaller? I think we're good to go. All right, off to court we go. Can I have this? Thank you. I'm gonna throw up. It is nerve-wracking, even though I feel like I have all my bases covered here. We have our packet like full of pretty much any paperwork that you could have on these people, which is the lease agreement. Every single time they failed to pay, we would file like paperwork, and it would just build and build and build and build from there. But we are at the courthouse. Right there it is. It looks like a bank. And unfortunately, I mean, maybe I don't know my rights. Maybe you can film here. I'm scared to even film the building, even though it's a federal building. We are a little bit early, but we will head in here, see what the judge has to say, see what the, they're not here. I know their car, so we at least beat them, but we'll see how this goes. I don't know how it could fail. But if it does, we're the rental property is completely done. There's no way that we can hang on to this thing, and it's gonna sort of turn my life upside down. So even though it's like probably a 99% chance that this is gonna work out in my favor and everything's gonna be okay, it's the 1% that could totally turn my life on its head. So we'll see how this goes. Let's head in to court. Court lets out in 20 seconds, boys, so I gotta be quick about this. You remember we talked about the dual giveaway at the beginning of the video?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I wasn't joking about it. I'm being serious. Duramax LTZ, $30,000 cash. Shelby GT500, $30,000 of cash. Last time I'm going to mention it for this video. Plus, we have merch on the website. All this stuff. Get you on back there to win. You get a buttload of money, buttload of vehicles, women, fame, notoriety, immortality, you name it, you got it. Did I cover everything? Enter now. All right. Beyond easy. Beyond easy. I'm not going to stick around here and film just because of the other parties here and stuff like that, but that was in and out. It was like a freaking checkup at the doctor. So amazing. I am so freaking relieved. It's like I just gave the biggest presentation at my job ever, and it went great. So that was awesome. Way easier than I thought it was. I barely had to do any talking. They didn't even want to look at any of my paperwork that I had, and I was like, I hope I have all my ducks in a row. So that is great. Now, the problem is, though, with this situation is in Pennsylvania, the tenants, once you get, like, I forget what they called it, but once you get, like, possession of property, they do have 10 days yet to get all their stuff out and get moved out. So it's just a little bit of salt in the wound after months of rent not being paid, and they still get 10 days of leeway to make sure that everything is good to go. So at least on their end, whatever, I'll take it. I'm just happy that I officially know that I'm gonna be able to retain this property and we're back in business. And I am so excited now because first off, I get to check to see how much damage they did to the place, because I'm sure it's insurmountable. What I'm most concerned about is just excessive amounts of debris, dirt, stuff left behind, water damage. I've heard horror stories about tenants like shoving a rag down a drain before they leave, and they'll turn the water on full blast and completely flood the property. And I've worked in general contracting a little bit, and I know the general consensus is I would much rather work with fire damage than flood damage. Plus, they can do stuff that you won't see the repercussions for a long time, like putting a ton of grease down the drain. I mean, I've heard of tenants like frying up 3 pounds of bacon and dumping all the grease down the drain and just throwing the bacon out anyway, all just to spite the landlord. Now, granted, there's some slumlords out there, but I can assure you in these 5 months, I've done nothing but try to help this family, and it just ended ugly here. So I pray the video I have on screen is not what I find at my house. So that's gonna be step number 1, but step number 2, no matter what, the place isn't outdated. It actually was in really good shape, and it might still be. But we are going to take this thing from a 5 out of 10 property and jack it up to a 10 out of 10. The perfect rental property. Indestructible, put good money into it. Cost effective, but really nice fixtures and flooring, new coat of paint, new doors, all that jazz. So we are going to turn this property on its head, get these tenants the hell out of there, and take back what is rightfully ours, and we're good to go. So big ups to the Pennsylvania justice system there. Justice was served today. The judge sort of just laughed this one out of the courtroom because it is ridiculous. You can't just move into a property and do all these things wrong. I mean, he just took my word for it. I have it like written down, like smoking cigarettes, not paying rent for 5 months. They owe me late fees, all that stuff. So let's head back home. Big chunk of our day over with. Oh my God, thank God that is over with. What a weight lifted off my shoulders. I don't have to deal with these stupid tenants anymore. We can get proper tenants. They're gonna pay my mortgage and pay me a little bit of money on the side. I'll never have to work another day in my life. I mean, this is like the best thing ever. I get to be lazy forever. I mean, come on, what do you guys expect me to do? What the hell is this? Fuck that.